and welcome back to the CPL Premier League. We do have today the relegation starting. We do need to see CivUkraine fighting for that slot in Division 1, while we do have Suomi wanting to get it. So we're going to need to take a look what's going to happen here in just a few moments. And yes, I know they did it again. They did it again. It is, I know. I'm going to just ignore that and go forward. It is what it is. Let me actually open up the stream over here so you can see the screen. There we go, so you can see what's going on in the pick and ban phase. They did go for the pre-game bans. We do have Macedon and Cleopatra Ptolemy being taken out by CivUkraine, while we do have Suomi going for Vietnam and Sumeria taken out from the beginning. I'm thinking, wait, oh wow, instant ban on the Pangeas, and then tilted axis is gonna be banned. We got Highlands banned. We got also Inland Sea banned. Oh, I guess continents and islands. Rich Highlands and Lakes and Seven Seas are going to be the map choices that are remaining right now, and of course they do need to take two of these down. What do you think? What do you think? We're standing here over here, and what are we doing? Lee, hello there, ma'am, welcome, good evening. So whoever loses this series gets relegated. Yes, basically. So if CivUkraine gets to lose this series, they're gonna go down in Division 2. If Suomi loses this, they just sit in Division 2 basically. Circa Session, good evening sir, and welcome. Xipong also, good evening sir, welcome back. Wait, nice, another stream. I missed most of the first stream. Welcome back. I hope you did you will find it fun though. It was quite a different stream over there with Hash on with us. Daniel Dingo also, good enough my hair. Willkommen, and Sasubo Somosu, bienvenue. Koff, by the looks of it, well, initially I thought it's something related to Finnish, but it looks like it's one of their beers, and it's like a brand of beers. Yeah, it is what it is. Moonthras also, thank you so much. Big shout out, my man, picking up that first promotion over again. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. I do want to also put up on my screen here on the left side the chat, so I can actually see what's going on YouTube at the same time, because yeah, hello there YouTube, and good evening, how are you doing? Let's go Rich Highlands. Rich Highlands it is. Oh my god, this is gonna be, guys, marathon stream. It is what it is. We got this on a Saturday. We got this, boys. We got this. I think I'm gonna need more coffee. Just say it, I'm gonna need more coffee. Oh man, it would be nice to actually, I think at some point I'm actually gonna get to that moment, and then I'm gonna get a thermos filled with coffee at the beginning of a stream, and then I just, you know, go through it, multiple cups of coffee over there, just throw it in there. No Gandhi, yeah, it got taken out by CivUkraine, and also Canada got taken out by CivUkraine. On the right side we do have Gorgo banned, and it looks like also Gaul. Now we do have another 2 bans to go, while Spain did get ticked off here by Ukraine. We do need to see what Suomi is gonna prefer to ban. Rich Highlands is a simming map. It's a very big map, and it's kind of slow. You cannot really go against your opponent from the beginning of the game. You will need to wait for the later timings and so on. There's a lot of territory to cover. Quite a few challenges also to get the sim going. There is not a lot of fresh water all over the place. They will need to find their spots over there between the mountains or next to mountains. We do have Chandra Gupta being taken out, and then immediately we do have Scotland being picked up by CivUkraine, going for those extra bonuses in his amenities from his happiness, I would say. This is going to be quite amazing for their sim. That is quite a powerful choice. Ethiopia on the other side, definitely I am curious to see how he's gonna do. Ethiopia is well known for getting a lot of stats up, especially because of his sitting on hills, getting the faith to actually matter towards science and culture, or I should say the conversion between faith into science and culture. And we do have also Cree next to him. That's gonna give him his economy. Definitely a lot of trade routes over there, and of course we do need to see how many pastures is he gonna have in his capital. Does make such a big difference for the Cree Empire. It's been a while since we've actually seen Ethiopia being picked up in a game. Usually it's getting banned on Rich Highlands because it's one of the, I think it's the single map that it shines, really shines, and we do need to take a look how Suomi is gonna get to use those bonuses. We do have also Rome being ticked off here, while Theodora got picked up by CivUkraine. It definitely is going to be a strong choice next to Scotland. They took out her brother, Basil II. What is this? The other persona from Byzantium got taken down. No more crusade for him. Well, I guess it is what it is. Cleopatra Egyptian also got ticked off by Suomi, while I do notice CivUkraine has one more ban, and then we're gonna see the pick from Suomi and the rest of the rosters here, slowly but surely. Looking at the lobby, we do have Urallfish with Rakas, Leni, and Eevert coming up today for Suomi, while on the other side we do have Pgmey, Alfasomets, Valanchik, and Rakas. Wait, no, Lapata, sorry, Lapata. Lapata is also the host, so yeah, I think he needs to switch with Valanchik. I'm pretty sure Valanchik is streaming for the Russian community, if I'm not mistaken. Also, get the chats, cause I get the itch, cause I get the itch. Oh my god, I don't know what happened yesterday evening, but somehow like my back hurts. You know that moment when you can't turn your head properly because it's like you feel pain over there on the spine? Well, yeah, one of those moments. So I went back immediately after the stream. I went to a pharmacy, got myself some of those patches over there to put on my back, and I'm hoping it's gonna be lower, because right now actually dealing with 3 screens worth of stuff, it's very weird. I gotta say, very weird. Now we do have Montezuma being picked off by Suomi, and yes, they're gonna have that advantage if he does manage to get the continent split. The extra bonus damage is always good of Montezuma. We do need to see what the last civilizations are gonna be here from Ukraine. They already have Scotland for a big simmer. We got Theodora, also kind of a big simmer, not really good generator, but it does do okay. Now we do need to see if they're gonna go for a few more damage dealers or they're gonna go for more simmers. Usually on this map, it's not unheard of to actually see at least one coastal civilization, something like Age of Empire, England or Spain are usually preferred the choices, but since they did take out Spain, probably Age of Empire will be picked here, or at least I'm hoping it will be picked. It's a lot of economy coming up quite early in the game. Half coast harbors do make a lot of difference. Getting them finished early on does matter quite a bit. And of course we do need to see yeah, and of course, Age of Empire, to finish my idea, does also have quite a bit of a power spike at the end of the game. It's a very powerful civilization. Okay, a coastal civ, but not one that we were expecting. Eleanor of Aquitaine, England, has been picked up by Ukraine. Okay, I mean, that's not bad. That's definitely not bad. And Russia has been picked by Suomi. Okay, they have 2 commercial civs, Montezuma and Cree, Ethiopia, Holy Site civ and Holy Site civ. Ooh, that's 1 commercial civ per 1 Holy Site civ. I'm not so sure they're gonna get everything they want, but of course they will use that faith conversion into units, so that might actually help them throughout the game, not needing to upgrade that many units, since they will just buy them with faith when they need them. But still, we'll see how they try to get the balance of GPT in their empires. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be quite important during the game, and we've seen how big empires fall because of the lack of GPT. It is quite a problem. You need to keep that resource always. Pericles should get picked, I think. Very good save on this map. Yes, I agree. Very good save on this map. It doesn't look like they actually are going to go for the Greases in the sense of trying to go for a culture victory. Eleanor of Aquitaine getting the advantage when it comes to those the theater squares buildings. That's going to be quite important to get some great writers. So he can definitely try to defend or even try to go for a culture victory. While Peter is going to be in the game, we've seen how Peter actually gets a lot of tourism later on, so I do trust that he definitely has a chance of going for a culture victory. It's been some time since we've seen a Russian culture victory, but I'm pretty sure it's still there. It's still there. Now we do have them rejoining for 0ms, and yes, I think I actually need to rejoin myself because I saw a 0mser here. And let me actually close the screen here because we don't need this. I'm gonna need to put up this. And why is the screen so green? Wow. That is so blue, sorry, so blue. Why is everything so blue on the camera? This is so weird. But anyway, I hope I'm gonna fix this also. First things first, let's get back into the lobby and then deal with the other problem. One, there we go. And then other problem. Okay, it's not really blue, but oh my god. Is it fine? I don't know if it's fine. It kind of looks like I'm, obviously. It is what it is. Oh, I guess it's gonna recover when the screen is gonna be back. Let me actually see if I have any options over here to take a look at. Oh, Madman
Wealth has joined the round table.
Thank you so much for the follow, sir. Much appreciated. Okay. Oh, I see. There you go. You know what I need to do is actually manually check the white balance. This is the problem. It doesn't know how to do it automatically. It put it at 2000. What do you mean 2000? Are you kidding me? There we go. Look at that. I actually have some color in my cheeks right now, you know? Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes. I can't communicate, but thank you for reminding me that I actually need to click on ready. I'm sorry about this. Anyway, it is what it is. We're going into the first map. I do want to put up, first of all, the a map on the screen, so everybody that joins us will know that the map type that will be played today is going to be Highlands, Rich Highlands actually. Rich Highlands, that's a long word, long string of words. We do have also to take a look at the dashboard here and put up the prediction for how many remaps. How many remaps? 0, 1, 2, 5 minutes for a submission. No, we can actually go for 10 minutes. Start the prediction, and I do want to put it up on YouTube as well. Hello there, Jacob. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello, YouTube. Hello. What do we have here? Start the poll. How many remaps do we have? 0, 1, and 2, and let's go start the poll. There we go. So Frankie Forking Fingers, also good evening, sir, and welcome. Eleanor going for a domination victory through the loyalty pressure. Oh my god, I would go crazy if that happens. Like, Frankie, if that happens, I'm definitely go crazy. I'm gonna go and get some vuvuzela and start screaming around here in the room. Let's actually see what's going on. We do need to take a look at Montezuma. He's the first one on our list, and we need to find him. Continent split for him. Looks like a Matterhorn on the west side. Woohoo! Matterhorn Eagle Warriors. Look out. But I mean, I guess he doesn't have any opponent next to him to actually go against. It is what it is. He's going to have on the other side, I guess, Alexandra to the north. But again, it's quite far away for him to actually affect that. Quite a few of these camps in the capital has some incense tiles. I do see he's going to have horses over here on the west side, and of course, because of the continent split, he's also going to have access to possibly 8 amenities, not to mention more amenities from the merchants, and we do need to see how he's going to manage to get all of his cities here. But look at where fresh water. What is this? Look, where's the fresh water? Is it gonna be non-freshwater heaven over here for Tenochtitlan? His people are just not gonna have enough houses to actually get there. Wow, that is a problem. Anyway, he's gonna get a scout out in 3 turns, and I do notice he's gonna need to start discovering his territory here. I'm pretty sure he's gonna have a hard time putting all of these non-freshwater cities. Maybe if it was Cree, totally different, but it's not Cree. Menelik II, where do we have him? Menelik II is here. Menelik II, Addis Ababa. We do have him with a few of these culture points coming up from his marble tiles, and I do notice he's gonna have his city on a hill with multiple stone tiles to the north, and even in the water some turtles roaming around the shores there. Okay, I think it got changed, right? Ethiopia actually right now gets his bonus also from settling on resources, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually quite a big perk over here. Menelik II receives science and culture equal to 10% of your resources. Faith generation in cities founded on hills or resources. This is it. So he could actually settle this honey tile there in the southwest, get that amenity immediately, and also get the extra boost from the faith. We do have him with quite a few cities also in the south and in the north. Not all of them fresh water though. At least the connection city is not going to have, and by the looks of it, he's not even gonna have hills to go for. What is, whoa. Non-freshwater city on coffee, or is he gonna go next to the mountains, maybe on the copper tile or somewhere? Because yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna want to be on the coast since he doesn't have a single hill to settle on the coast. That's unbelievable. Look, anyway, it is what it is. Now let's go forward and take a look at Cree. Cree, make a CivUkraine, 3 times for an Occitan. Ooh, 4, and oh my god. The stones are with Cree, but he wanted the pastures. What are the pastures? You know, he wants the moo. The moo! Anyway, there's only a single moo over here. It's gonna be to the southwest, and I do notice he's also gonna have some horses right next to it. Now, well, by the looks of it, only 2 pastures. Not gonna be enough, guys. Not gonna be enough. There will be some, you know, 2 points of extra gold, 2 points of extra food per trade route. It's something. It's not nothing. It's, you know, in that sense it's good, but still it's not amazing. Now we do need to see if he is gonna be happy with this pawn, because right now Suomi does have a few players that are in you know, dubious positions. We do need to take a look also on Peter. Does he have also a dubious position? No, he's actually very fine here. 3-1 sheep tiles that he can couple with a 1-4 deers. This is very good. This is actually very good for him. Getting a settler in 5, I do notice it seems he's kind of at the edge of Tundra. He's going to need to settle a few more cities over here. I don't really see him having any close proximity to cities to the north. The fresh water is going to be on the river to the north, but that's like 8 tiles away or something, 9 tiles away. And while I do notice he's going to have another city to the northeast, could definitely settle that as a second city next to the dice tile and benefit from a pretty good lavra, not to mention the extra faith from that. Quite curious of his pantheon. He could definitely go for Earth Goddess if he wanted to. That's a lot of faith that he can get a boost in the first era. I personally don't really like Earth Goddess because it kind of tends to fizzle off instead of keeping the bonus intact throughout the game because of the loss of appeal. Just realized, did I get this? Yes, okay. Hello there, Urek. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Looking at next, let's see Lapata to the northwest of Russia. We do have Scotland over here with quite a few ship tiles of his own and also access to multiple amenities, 1, 2, 3 in his capital. I do notice, wait a second, he will have the 4th one also to, and whoa, wait, that's a 5th one. Yeah, that's another continent. Oh, this is nice, but he's gonna need to fight for these amenities. I'm pretty sure he can get at least 1 city to improve the truffles to the east, another city to the north. This doesn't actually give him any close proximity, though. If he settles on the May style, he's not gonna have enough for the silk. He needs to get closer, and that's gonna be closer to an ally. So probably all in all, it's good. He definitely wants extra amenities here to get his people happier, to a higher plane of happiness. Well, we do have also Sterling starting to scout around. This is pretty good for him to work from the beginning. A 3-2-1 spice tile and a 2-2-1 amber tile. I don't think CivUkraine, looking at the Scottish spawn, I don't think they want to remap this. Just saying, man, I don't think they want to remap this. Let's actually take a look at Persia. What's going on? We do have Passagarde with a 2-2 base. He also is going to get a settler out in 410s. A good second settle on the stone tile to the south between the mountains. With a bit of fresh water on the west side, he's not really going to have that many more options to go for in the north unless you take into account the coastal settles, which, to be honest, wouldn't be that bad. Those are whales in the water with a 3-foot base, not that bad. Anyway, looking at what's going on here, no easy city state for him to actually take over. We're gonna need to see him pump out his settlers and start to acquire the land. I guess we're gonna come back to see what his initial moves are to keep on adding on his plans there. We do have Theodora also to take a look at. We do have Constantinople with 133 truffle tile to the southwest and also some sheep tiles that he gets to work. He's also gonna have the fresh water from a river and a lake, one tile lake to the northwest. Now, by the looks of it, he's gonna need to get some non-freshwater cities, by the, especially next to the mountains to the west side. Good tiles to use. Unfortunately, he's gonna need to aqueduct them or get granaries. Not really ideal. I'm actually quite curious who's gonna try to get that feeder world. I do think Leni over here could definitely benefit from it, and I do believe it is gonna be critical actually for his city centers to grow fast. His capital is not gonna have that much of a problem. He can definitely go for Temple of Artemis and get that going. But if somebody like Ethiopia snatches it, well, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. We'll see. Looking at also Vladimir, let's actually take a look at his spawn here. Being in the northern coast, he's going to be next to Theodora on the west side, and I do see Menelik to the southeast. That's going to be across the pond here to the southeast. And to be honest, he could actually put cities on the coast to try to pressure Ethiopia a little bit later on. We're going to need to see how Vladimir is going to want to play this. Usually I would imagine he's going to be a little bit less aggressive, trying to put his cities, getting his economy, trying to get those writers, trying to get the campuses afterwards and so on. There's quite a bit of effort here for England to get everything going, and we do have the map chosen. This is it. We're gonna need to take a look one more time at their spawns to see their strategic resources, and we're going to need to count them to see if they can actually withstand attacks and also get enough of them. We do have the good luck have fun already being sent, and we're ready to go. Let me actually, oh my god, my back. Anyway, let me actually put this prediction up. We'll close the prediction for how many remaps, because that's well, that is finished. Wow. And submissions. Woo, and submission. Choose outcome. A zero, a big zero. Okay, and let me finish it up on YouTube as well. Looks like both YouTube and Twitch went for the one remap option. Well, looks like the players were content with the spawns they have, and they will stay on this map. Also, Jacob, this is an insane first map. Looking forward to some nice simming. Yes, we're gonna slowly see how the players are trying to get their district discounts, and also try to benefit from whatever bonuses their civilization have, so they can get ahead of their opponents. We slowly see them starting to put their second settles on the map, and I do want to leave the screen here on Tenochtitlan while I'm gonna need to wait. I think actually I finished this, so it should be fine for another 10 minutes. It's fine. We do have Aztec going immediately for Matterhorn settle on the west side to benefit from some culture points, not to mention the era square. We do have him also with the possibility to get that 2-1 base. Looks like he's not going to have the builder immediately, but could definitely get some more housing from those possible farms on the wheat. Not to mention so many of these pastures with horses that could be improved. We do see Texcoco did get settled, and of course the 5 science with 3 culture right now on Montezuma, while he is getting his second settler out in 2 turns from Tenochtitlan. He also has access to horses in the second ring of his cities, while Texcoco did settle next to a horse tile. He's going to need to get that animal husbandry discovered to see what's going on. Now we do have also him benefiting from iron, but unfortunately in the third ring to the north, that's going to be quite far away for him to get to, and yeah, you don't really want to spend that gold at the beginning. And we do have him with a decent amount of geothermal fissures, giving him access to better campuses, which is definitely going to matter throughout the game. Major worry I have is that fresh water. He just doesn't have a lot of fresh water, but I guess we're gonna see him try to get what he can without the freshwater bonuses. We do have Menelik II also. Let's take a look at him. Where is the big Menelik? To the east of Montezuma, they could set up coastal trade routes over here as well. This is going to be quite massive for their economy. Later on in the game, we're going to need to see them trying to set them up. While I do see Axum is going to start working on his holy site. That's only a plus 0 actually. Yeah, it's a 0. Addis Ababa is going to get a plus 2 over here next to the mountains. And yes, we do have him going for the next settler. Now, looks like he needs to keep on scouting to see what's going on. Even though he did discover the north, as you can see, he is realizing that he's not gonna get the city on the coast. Maybe the coffee tile non-freshwater, maybe the copper non-freshwater, or one of the hills next to the mountains, so he can aqueduct later. It's a very big question what kind of how to say, what kind of religion is he gonna go for? What kind of beliefs does he want? Looking at also his improvements here, since he did manage to get the stone and the amber with the marble improved, he's already starting to work on that 3 faith a turn. Did pick up a pantheon, stone circles, and of course increase the production of both the marble tile and the stone tile. Those are both quarries, and of course, as you can see, he's getting an extra faith tile, faith point from them. 5 faith a turn, while I do see Russia is on 9. We do have Eevert also with 5 science and 2 culture. We do see him with 2 series, putting a Temenanki immediately from Mista Hisipik. I do notice CivUkraine is gonna get his third settler out, and yes, he did have the stones. We do need to see how quickly he can actually get this Temenanki going, because he's right now only working a spy style. He would need some gold from his teammates, or maybe a switch of, no, he can't even switch the tiles with CivUkraine. I don't think he knows about the horses. Does he have animal husbandry? I don't think so, right? No, he's going currency directly, so I don't think he actually found out animal husbandry. Anyway, we do have him with another settler towards the northwest if he wants to go for a deer tile, another one to the north. This is a lot of fresh water for him. Even Campus City's southeast over here on the coast, and that's gonna put him in a position to pressure later on Robert the Bruce with the water here. This might actually be quite important for him to get his toes in, so he can actually keep it. Commander Keen, good evening, sir, and welcome. But second, Ethiopia city is on the coast, so he is committed. Yes, that is true. That is also true. Nice point over there. If England is gonna join the coast over here, they're definitely gonna need to commit to each other's fight. It is what it is. We do have also Miki CivUkraine benefiting from both strategic resources in his city center is fine. And while I do notice he's not yet investing into a tile, they did give him 29 gold, and I guess the price went up to 30 or something. That's why he's not buying. He's just waiting for another turn. Let's see. Oh, unfortunately, he can't even get a 2-2. He needs to get a 1-2. Ugh. Ew. Ew. It is what it is. Anyway, now we do have Peter here with archery coming up in 1 turn, and I do notice he already is getting his Lavras to sing for him to faith a 10 from the capital, with Moscow having 3 faith belief in that. I do notice he already recruited Simon Peter. He was the first one to actually get enough points here, and he's gonna establish a religion. We do have him with the next settler coming up next turn, while I do notice he's getting the faith from all of these Tundra tiles. That means Earth Goddess has been picked up as a pantheon. And we do need to see when is he gonna choose to go for Temple of Artemis. Temple of Artemis here is insane. Like this Temple of Artemis, specifically this Temple of Artemis is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 just in the capital, guys. 7 amenities just in the capital from Temple of Artemis. Now we do have to take a look also at his strategics. Already he improved his sources to the northwest, and I do notice his iron tile is going to be third ring out from both cities. That is quite a problem. We do have him activating his prophet, and we're going to see in just a few seconds what kind of religion is he going to pick. Is he going to go for feed the world? I would assume so. The second one is actually a bit of a question mark. If is he going to go for lay ministry, or is he gonna change the trend here? Yeah, lay ministry, feed the world. Okay, makes sense. Lay ministry, feed the world. He wants as much faith as possible. 17 faith return right now for Leni. And Temple of Artemis immediately. I mean, match made in heaven, man. You can't ignore it. So many amenities, you just cannot ignore them. We do have to take a look at Robert the Bruce also, Lapata. Let's actually take a look on the big guy. We do have him with defending slingers, and I do notice the settler is coming out from Sterling. He's going for campus first here. Letter, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. We do have Lapata going a little bit forward towards his opponent here, towards the southeast, and we do need to see where is he gonna choose to settle. I would imagine he does want to get the extra amenities right from the other continents. Definitely that truffle tile is winking at him, so he might actually just go for the geothermal settle on the east. There is a Russian warrior pressuring him a little bit in the city of Cullen, but I think he should be fine anyway. And since he is gonna have the culture from the amber tile, I do have to point out getting the science from the campuses is gonna be quite a nice match. I didn't see him actually getting the one from Cullen. What is he waiting for? Does he want to get a little bit of gold for the +3 campus, or he just doesn't care about the +3 campus? I think he cares about the +3 campus. 5 science, 4 culture. This is a +3 campus, but he does only have 8 gold right now. Anyway, I need to blink more, to be honest, because my eyes are getting, what to say, the opposite of wet. I don't know, how do you call it? Anyway, how do you call the opposite of wet? What is the opposite of wet? Wet. Anyway, we do have Pgmey to also take a look at. Dry. Thank you, Tidhab. There we go. Dry. Milamber. Bonsoir, monsieur. Comment ça va? Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Dry. There we go. Need to blink more. We do have Cyrus. Oh, wait. Strategic resources. Scotland is going to benefit from... Where are his horses? Hello? Wait. Really? There are no horses? Oh, no, horses. Okay, never mind. They were underneath there. So, okay, a horse tile right next to the city. Already improved. That's fine. A third ring tile for the iron. We're going to need to see him probably put the city closer or acquire it with gold. That's going to be quite a bit of an investment. Looking at Cyrus, he's still on 2 cities, but he's soon going to have a third one next to the bananas on the west. And I do notice he's going to get his monuments for the extra culture soon. He did pick up a pantheon as well, religious settlements for the extra possession towards the settlers. And of course, who would have guessed this? He's putting another settler in production to get those production centers going. We do have him, of course, still working his first trader and getting some extra culture points from that. Cyrus does benefit on these traders from extra culture, and gold is being sent towards internally. 5 science with 5 culture at the moment, only 8 gold a turn, no, 9 gold a turn. That should be fine. With 19 production, it looks like he's lagging a little bit, but that's probably because he didn't settle his third city. We do have also Theodora with Alfasomets. Oh, by the way, second ring iron tile, that's going to be easy. Second ring horse tile, that's going to be fine. UA is going to have a decent amount of bonuses here. And Theodora, let's see. Trebizond, 5 turns for shrines. I do see in Constantinople he's going to finish it in 2 turns, and he's going to go for a non-freshwater city next to Mount Hassan. This might put him a little bit slower than usual, but it is what it is. It's not like he has... Wait, he did have a lot of freshwater to the south. Oh, that's unfortunate. He is actually being forced to go to the north because of this Aztec Eagle Warrior. Man, that sounds bad. And I do see Texcoco to the south is busy building that granary in the Matterhorn. Liang 4 turns away from being placed in Constantinople. I do see, and we do have those shrines that need to come out, so he gets some extra faith per turn. He's only on 3 faith a turn, not really benefiting from very good holy sites, but at least he's getting some culture from them alongside, and he definitely would need a lot more faith to go for the first monumentality. We do have also him benefiting from an iron tile in the second ring, while I do notice his horses are going to be third ring out towards the south. We will probably see him settle a city over there on the 2-1, and then another city on the cattle tile or around the cattle tile to the southwest of Constantinople. But he does need to get the settler with an escort, and I would have assumed that the warrior would have been an escort, but I guess, yeah, again, he didn't want to take the chance for the Eagle Warrior to do too much damage against him. That Eagle Warrior has only a +1 per last year attack bonus, but still a very strong unit. Now we do have also Vladimir with 3 cities. Bristol did manage to get the God of the Sea, and I do notice he did manage to also get those fish tiles improved for 3-1s, while he did get a 3-1 as well. Getting another builder from London is going to help him improve some more, not to mention he needs to get his improvements on the amber and on the truffle, so he can get his citizens content, or maybe even happy if he gets more. And we do have him with multiple monuments getting out of his other cities, and he did manage to acquire the first trader, starting on internals probably first. We're going to need to see how many cities is he going to want to go for here in this game, and if he will go the full 9 yards on the same seas as Ethiopia here to the southeast. Did Aztec have a split? Yes, Aztec has a split. He actually settled Texcoco on a split, and he did manage to get God of Craftsman also. I guess we're going to need to talk a little bit more about these pantheons. God of Craftsman is going to get an extra possession point and extra faith point on each of these strategic resources improved. He already has quite a few of these horses improved, and as you can see, he's going to go for the amenities next. He does need to get his irrigation bonus. I don't know if he actually got irrigation or he's going to go for the honey improvements. We do have Rakas here. Let's actually take a look. Did he get a religion? No, not yet. He chose stone circles right earlier, so he's getting that extra production. Still has a few stone tiles to improve. Yeah, that's actually more than enough stone tiles to benefit here. Yeah. A lot of tutus, a lot of tutus, and of course the same continent with the marble tile. Remember, he's already getting an extra faith point from. His abilities on the resources. Having an extra faith point is amazing, right? So much faith that's going to be generated with just improving resources. Liang opening in Addis Ababa. We do need to see if he's going to go city parks here, even though I'm pretty sure he will. We haven't seen somebody go for the food improvement on Liang in so long. Anyway, now we do have to take a look at Poundmaker here. What is he planning? He's still working on a Temenanki in 5 turns, but he did manage to improve 2 of these wheat tiles to the north with the extra production and science from a Temenanki. You can imagine that's going to be quite big. He also has quite a few more possible farms in the south, and you've seen how Cleopatra Ptolemy did get those improved a few days ago. That was quite something. Wasn't it yesterday, right? And Sasu, how many remaps? Zero. No remaps. I think it's safe to actually even go for who's gonna win here, because they're taking this slow. Who will win? And let's put Suomi on one side, and of course CivUkraine on the other side. 30 minutes for a submission period. There we go. Jogi is also hello there, sir. Good evening, sir. If I didn't say earlier. Okay, this is fine. This. Okay, there we go. So, Cree trading, starting to trade with both of his capital and also putting down his commercials. A little bit unfortunate he didn't get the discounts. It is what it is. We're going to need to see him try to get some more. And we do have Magnus establishing the capital for the extra production, and of course the science production from Temenanki is going to be great. No Pantheon yet. I'm actually quite curious what kind of Pantheon is he going to go for here. Not really enough pastures for open sky, even though to the west side I do see a lot of pastures, a lot of them. No freshwater cities. Not that Cree cares, actually. Cree is one of the civs that really don't care about freshwater. Putting those Mickey maps all over the place is gonna give you the housing you need. No problems for him. Looking at Russia, also we do have Temple of Artemis finishing up in 2 turns, and yes, I do see Scotland is trying to get a scout in to see what's going on. He's gonna probably discover the build of Temple of Artemis, but it's gonna be too late. Not gonna have the option to actually go and just sit on it, camp on it, make a barbecue on those walls. No. It's just gonna have to make do. It is what it is. Russia, of course, deploying an archer there to stop any kind of unit from getting on it. I do have to point out these scouts are gonna at least pillage the sheep tile. That's gonna take away a bit of production, not too much, while Moscow's volcano already started exploding. Wait, Lapata is not gonna pillage the sheep tile, but pillage the sheep tile. You could I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Interesting. Anyway. Okay, so let's see. CDP Tenganes for the 40% towards the first district here by Scotland. We do have Liang in already in the city of Stirling, and of course the city parks is going to be the way. Also starting to get a few new settlers from his other cities, so he can expand quicker here. Usually the players on the Rich Islands do try to go for 5 cities, 6 cities extremely early because you do have that opportunity. We're going to need to see what's going to happen here with Ethiopia. I'm actually quite surprised he chose Liang first instead of Moksha first. He definitely needs quite a bit of faith. He only has 9 faith a turn right now, and of course with the culture from Moksha and the faith from Moksha, that would be quite good on the city center and on his monumentality. Looks like he's not as worried as we are, so we need to see. Maybe he's right here. Highlands, yes, big game. Good evening, sir. Also, is that fine? Look, check this out, guys. I'm gonna start making noises. You redeem the sounds and I start making noises. Yes, bah. This is the way. Hey, Matt Bits, good evening, sir. You like the Ukraine draft? Yes, yes, it's quite a interesting draft over here. It does seem at a glance quite powerful, and we do need to see if on the other side, Meredith the second is gonna be on point on his sim to actually counter Robert the Bruce here. Yeah, there we go. We got the snake dance, and we got the whoa. What is this dance? What is this dance? Oh my god! I clicked on the wrong button. The Nessie twerk. The Nessie twerk. Oh, I see. I see. Is Ural Aztec in range of a split? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He does have a split over here. Actually, he already put 2 cities on each on a continent. Texcoco is on a continent, Tenochtitlan on another continent. And it looks like he's gonna go for that tobacco to settle to the north, where he does have an amazing amount of tiles here that are gonna get their improvements from the extra fertility of that forest fire. While I do notice him opening up with those commercials, having the extra benefits of extra production is giving him such a good tempo. We do have him actually improving the incense, so he did manage to get irrigation, while he is managing to get finally the honey improved. Didn't he settle on honey anyway? I guess he's gonna give it away. Ural Giga Kerry. Yeah. Okay, now let's see. Pgmey. What is Pgmey doing? Getting his Magnus. I do see him finishing up his monument, so going for that 4th city. He did choose a religious settlement, so he would definitely benefit from quite a few of these settlers running around his neighborhood. We do have him with a decent amount of fresh water to the southwest and east side. Of course, he's going to have the coastal settlers in the north. That's also going to be quite good. While on the west side, if he does settle in the water, he's going to commit to attack a Cree over here. We do need to see if that's actually going to happen. He does have Robert the Bruce in the southwest, and I'm pretty sure he's not gonna get to war anybody on land unless you take into account Russia in the far south. We're going to need to see if they're actually gonna trade punches later on in the game. Of course, Cree only has a single city here, but I would imagine he's gonna get another one. And yeah, there we go. There's another one going for the May style. I wanna see if they actually know. They do not know exactly where Cree is and what are his capabilities here. Okay, well, we do need to see if that's going to be a commitment or not. Looking at the city-states, we do have Nazca, Yerevan, and the Vatican City for the religious city-states. Ayutthaya, Caguana, Mohenjo-Daro, and Rapa Nui for the culture. Auckland with Brussels will be providing the industry, and I do see Lahore and Gazagamu are going to be the ones with military bonuses. Geneva, only one for science, and there's one missing. Isn't there one type missing, is it? No, I think we got everything. We got everything. No, this is okay. There's no gold. There's no gold city. No gold city in the game. Check. It is what it is. Hello there. Welcome, welcome. Nemesis, good evening, sir, and welcome. Artemis is secured. I think it is, right? Yeah, it is. It is in St. Petersburg. And this is gonna be such a good city, by the way. Wait. Oh, he still needs to get quite a few improvements, right? He needs to get the camps. Yeah. Wait, did he finish? They dealt with the scout. Okay. And I don't see any pillages. If only he would have pillaged the ship there. Anyway, now we do have Liang over here getting out in 3 and getting in 3, and I do see another wave of settlers coming up from Cullen and Sterling next turn. He's gonna get those expansions to the west, while Russia is already on 300 and something faith in the bank. He does have 37 faith at 10 with 7 science and 8 culture. This is gonna be a massive monumentality beginning for Leni. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to expand as quickly as possible, and I do notice he did manage to get the district discount on the Government Plaza. Pretty nice. I don't think we did have a government how to say discount over here. Did he get a discount on the Government Plaza or did he not? I'm not sure, but anyway, we do have 2 campus opening with Government Plaza already finished and a commercial, so I guess Lapata did get the discounts. Oh, three campus opening. Okay, this is what I was referring to earlier. He probably did wait to get that bought and placed, so yeah, there we go. He did manage to get his discount. 16 science, 8 culture. Okay, we didn't see Theodora opening. Okay, let's see. Catholicism, work ethic on Theodora, and pilgrimage is gonna get the production from the shrines and temples. And well, pilgrimage is gonna give him some extra faith from the converted series to his religion. He does right now only have 19 faith a turn. It's not that big, but at least it is 1 point bigger than Menelik II. Now we do have him also with the geothermals, giving him some extra adjacency towards campuses, and I do notice he's gonna have the cities in the south to go for here. Soon, I hope soon. Emergency. Looks like Vladimir is asking emergency. Chop 20 horses and kill Scotland amenities. Yeah, not wrong. You're not wrong. Just go eat his amenities. And that 44 faith attempt from Leni is troubling, to say the least. Give me a sec. Hey, good evening, Colorado. Welcome, sir. We have quite a marathon today. So not only we got 2 games, one of the games will be played on Highlands, Beach Islands. Ooh, 2 turning a commercial from Texcoco. And he did manage to get God of Craftsman right earlier. Okay, I'm actually quite surprised he didn't go for the culture here. But anyway, God of Craftsman does make sense, don't get me wrong. Multiple campuses that will need to get built here in the north, and I do know in the north of his capital, and I do notice Theo's tiles are starting to get their fertility back. And we do have him putting down the commercials first, and of course he does want to get those internal trade routes as quickly as possible to benefit from Magnus. He is benefiting from a few Eagle Warriors, which I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna go for Lahore. This is basically a source for free builders that he could keep on tapping into, milk it throughout the game. Now, of course, with the Eagle Warriors, we do notice he's a bit too far away from actually doing something against Byzantium or fearful of Byzantium at the beginning of the game. Looking at Cree, he did finish at Temenanki, getting those extra production and science points. Now, this city is amazing. We do have him with 12 science and 7 culture at the moment, and getting his government plaza. Couldn't discount it though. Of course, he did start up with commercials and didn't finish them. So, yeah, you can imagine a few too many districts to put the discount in. Now we do have him with the Okchitaus coming out from Sakahikan, and he has Auckland on the east side, and I do notice Ethiopia did actually put in money in there. Ethiopia does have 2 resources improved on the coast, so this is gonna get some yields from that. He did manage to get his Great Prophet, and I do see Ancestral Hall is chosen as a specializing building of the Government Plaza, while I do notice Liang. Wait, Liang is gonna go for the right side. He did go for the food. Oh my god, this is amazing. He did actually go for the food. This has been so long since I've seen this, I gotta say. Liang, right side. Yeah, Liang. Yeah. Forgive me for this super quick. What time is it? My speculation is quite frankly, so I can't see it. Oh, it's 10:31, sir. We just got into the first era. We just got into the golden ages. City parks will be needed due to the lack of fresh water and housing. Liang, very, very good. Okay. Is that a Liang on Rakas? Yes, that is a Liang on Rakas. And he went for the right side. To be honest, if he goes full the right side, this is another one. This was actually the initial road that everybody wanted to go for the zoning commissioner to get the extra production bonuses. Oh my god. Anyway, that's a big population with a lot of faith potential here. Anyway, Urallfish, Pen Russian Voice Golden Age on 4 cities, Montezuma. He is finishing up his commercials and gonna start to be competitive when it comes to these great merchants. There aren't that many points acquired, and of course he's gonna be one of the few getting them. I do also notice he's on 49 production at the moment, actually the biggest one from his team, but he does have that God of Craftsman that is giving him a bit of an edge here. Now we do see Rakas here in the Monumentality Golden Age with 26 Faith at 10 and 78 only in the bank. He did manage to chop a May style, and I do see him buying another builder. We do have him improving as many tiles as he possibly can at the moment and getting those extra points in. Now we do need to see when is he gonna start getting those settlers out. Of course, with Ancestral Hall, he's gonna build them faster and gonna acquire more tiles. Not acquire more tiles, but get a builder whenever he's gonna put one down. We do have a Pound Maker with 15 science and 12 culture, only 19 gold at 10, but he does have 46 production, 4 cities going for his own Ancestral Hall. And I do notice we do have him with multiple builders coming around, not settlers coming around. He's gonna delay his expansions first to get a few builders and improve some more of his tiles, and then go for that, trying to get his commercials built. Now that Mr. Hisipic does actually benefit from good tiles to work. As you can see, he's building that commercial in 3 turns as well from his capital. It will take a while to get to connect all of his cities, but he will do it. Now we do have also Leni with Russia. We do need to see how he's gonna get these CDs out, and I do notice he's getting a wave of settlers from his city centers, and of course he still has 250 faith in the bank. I do see Magnus establishing in the city of Kazan, where he does have a lot of chops. Whoa, this would be, I mean, this would be a surprise if next turn he buys a builder last second, and then next turn after Magnus finishes he starts putting horses in production, and then, you know, casually chopping like 4 or 5 of them, 6, 7 of them out and sending them to us Dumfries. He could even pull off something else. How much faith is he making? 49 faith a turn. That's 9 turns to get a general. Well, 10 turns to get a general. Kick. Because the first generals are 450 faith. They're actually, like, if you make a lot of faith, they're actually quite cheap. Anyway, he's gonna go for audience chamber. We do have Governor Moksha already established there, and of course 42 production at the moment. And we do see him starting to expand to the east side, and I'm actually quite curious if he's gonna go northeast or directly east next to the volcano there. Looking at Lapata, 16 science and 17 culture, still on 3 cities, but he's gonna go for his 4th, 5th, and 6th soon. He's gonna choose audience chamber in his capital, and yes, I do notice he's starting to improve his amenities here. Definitely will want irrigation to improve that while he does have also a coffee tile that needs a bit of improvement there. Oh wait, he has another city. He's gonna settle that city towards Persia, so he's gonna be on 6, 7 cities quite soon. Okay, well, if he keeps them. Pgmey on 7 science with 18 culture. We do have Cyrus here with 4 cities to the northeast of Scotland. He's gonna get his campuses next to the mountains in the +4 locations, and I do notice he used his government plaza to add more adjacency towards these commercials. Definitely quite strong commercials over there. Oh, this is from Shari Kumi, so he put it from far away to get a little bit of gold there. And we got settlers coming around from his cities. He definitely wants to expand, and no government plaza specializing building chosen yet. Maybe he didn't actually manage to get. No, he did. He is in Classical Republic. We're going to need to see what he's choosing here. Anyway, he's gonna be on 5, 6 cities, and he definitely needs some more to expand to the east side and to the north. Theodora, did manage to get his 3 cities, audience chamber right now, getting more settlers and padding his faith numbers, 33 faith at 10 with only 8 science and 16 culture. We do have him opening up with Liang, and we do need to see him get his amenities up. Of course, he does have a builder on a truffle, and he did improve already a die style. He's working on it. He has another builder next to a Mercury, for example, so 2 amenities are going to be improved next turn. We got Vladimir also with 11 science and 24 culture, and Aquitaine, England, still on 3 cities, getting his extras going, and I do notice he is getting closer to this coast to the southeast, even like with the slinger is trying to see what's going on. Did he manage to discover that his opponent is over there? Oh, he did. He did. There's a Scottish warrior going around and trying to see if Ethiopia is coastal or not. Whoa. I meant no issue with going for the theater squares early. Eleanor theaters are the best theaters in the game. Yeah, he builds the buildings 100% faster. That is true. It is definitely a big perk. I'm actually curious if Vladimir is going to want to get the cities here. Anyway, he's getting his theater squares down. Audience chamber going to finish next turn, starting to acquire some admirals, and we're going to come back to see his bonuses. God of the Sea already giving him so many more production points here in his initial settles. He's also on 37 gold a turn, and it looks like across the board here, CivUkraine does make more gold, except Alfasomets. It is what it is. Well, Alfasomets, Theodora, not really well known for its gold generation. Starting to put down his parks here. I do see Liang is starting to take the trip throughout each city, while he's going to get a few of these campuses down. We're going to need to see his expansions as quickly as possible. Okay. Wait, he's chopping a granary? No, he's building a granary. Did he not chop anything here? Aww. I guess this is opportunity lost over here for Leni. It is what it is. He did have the chops. Maybe he didn't have the technology. I don't know if he actually got horseback riding or not. Maybe he doesn't have it. He's gonna go for masonry. I do notice Pingala is established in Moscow. He's getting his theater squares down, and he is gonna go for that dice settle to the northeast. And while I can imagine he might actually just chop the stone tile to put either a holy site or a theater square over there. Wait, is that the Ethiopia with God of the Sea? No. Wait, is it? Wait, did he actually get to God of the Sea? Wasn't it somebody else that? No. No, that's not. Whoa. Otoka, give me a second. So stone, no, he has stone circles. Ethiopia, Otoka, I don't know what this is. Crusade +5, and I do see he did pick up his choral music over here for the extra culture from his intrinsic faith output of the shrines and temples. We do have him starting to expand with settlers, and I do see a horse is being deployed towards the north to deal with the Scottish warrior. Not to mention his builders are improving every one of the quarries he can find to work here. He's gonna go for the cliffs of Dover to the southwest to benefit from some extra golden culture, and I do see him putting down campuses from the city of Desi. He actually has a pyramid spot here in Desi, which is gonna be amazing if he does manage to get it. Can't really chop it, but still 2 tiles if he wants to chop. Wait a second, where are you going with this settler? What did he get? He got Ancestral Hall, right? These are like Ancestral Hall spamming cities everywhere. Anyway, he is going for shipbuilding here, which is kind of a surprise. Did he not see there is no English city here? He did. Okay, interesting. Would you go shipbuilding in his case, in his place? Would you go shipbuilding? Crusade deny, Disperge, yeah, big deny. He needs to get to potential caravels. Okay. Wait. Okay, so you are thinking it's 100% chance that England is gonna join the lake, basically. That's the decision you're making. You're thinking 100%. There's gonna be England joining the coast. I guess there is another city here, but I would imagine he's actually gonna settle it to the northeast. And this one clearly is not going southeast. They're both going westward. I don't know. I don't believe this is gonna go into a boat fight, but maybe it's just me. I mean, it's good, you know. We would have what to talk about here in the Sargasso Sea. There's definitely gonna be quite a few boats going to the bottom, but yeah. By the looks of the movement and the positioning right now, doesn't look like he's choosing that. We'll see where this settler goes. I think this is our last hope. This settler. Anyway, looking at Scotland, let's see, 5 cities already, soon to be 6, 2, 4, 5, soon to be 6, getting a lot of libraries. Oh my god, he might actually outscale quite quickly over here. Russia, coming against Russia with a much stronger unit later on in the game, is starting to get his Liang in Sterling in 110, and I do notice he is finishing up his monuments. Did he put Liang first in Dumfries, maybe, so he can get that park, and now he's gonna need to buy this tile out towards the city of Edinburgh. Well, it is what it is. Amphitheater, Theater Square got chopped in Kazan. Wow. Theater Square chop instead of 6 horses that would have demolished Scotland. I mean, he's a pacifist. He's a pacifist. Yes, because you have to assume England will have the admirals and you can't afford England to put down one city and trade you out. It's not that England will, it's that you can't be certain he won't. That's a good point, Tannhaus. That's a very good point. But I'd settle that as England and derail the Ethiopia. That is also true. That is also true. Because you can definitely do that. Yes. Okay, let's see. Is this the last hope? Vladimir, what's he gonna do? Is he warmonger or peacemonger? Warmonger, peacemonger. It's basically a question of south, north, right? Warmonger south, peacemonger north. What is he gonna choose? Settle rice, chop 5 galleys. Exactly. That's the way. That's the way. Exactly. You get the admirals for the core ability, you get the free boat animal. Bam. Yeah. Take out city. Oh. Oh. It might be happening. It might be happening. Can he get... I see a lot of forces are coming out of his cities, and I'm actually quite curious what is he gonna do with them. We do need to see if he's actually gonna get those admirals. Let me see. England is 6.9 admirals. The first one is Artemisia. Not really gonna care about that. Did he get the first one? No, I don't see he got any here, or at least maybe he activated and oh, he did activate it. A quadrim, and he deleted the quadrim. Okay. Oh no, it's here. It's here. It's just moving. Okay, perfect. That's a free unit. All right. Very nice, very nice. Okay, Cree, is he getting his settlers? Yes, he is. He's also dealing with a warrior from Persia on the east, and I do see Auckland is getting converted here by Rakas. Ethiopia is keeping it tightly. We do have CivUkraine with quite a few chops, but did not get a builder yet. He's still trying to get those settlers out and about to give him those extra city centers to work. Hanging gardens in 5 turns from Mr. Hisipik. This is gonna matter so much for his whole empire. The extra growth over there does definitely help you get to a higher population level. Leni did manage to get to 40 culture a turn with only 15 science. He does have 61 production with 67 faith a turn. Definitely a lot better than Lapata's 68 production, but I do notice it's a much better balance here between science and culture on the cities of Scotland. Now that he's putting down quite a few city parks, he's also working those tiles, some of them, and getting those extra culture points along with the science points. Plug in Pingala in Dumfries. Looks like he's looking for 60 plus science very quickly here. We're also gonna have him competitive on the scientist screen, and I just wanted to talk about this, but then Hypatia got picked up. Bam, he got it. Free library over here in one of his cities. You just switch in when you grief him. There's no way he goes oil legacy or oligarchic legacy. Wait, whom? Let's see. Who did get what? This one? Audience chamber, it got finished, right? So let's see. In what was he? He got the Republican legacy. I think he got the Republican legacy. Let me take a look. Oh yeah, he got Republican legacy. He doesn't have the legacy card yet. That means this was the government type he was in. Okay, we got boats out from Ethiopia trying to get onto the coast here. It looks like England is moving forward. We do have England actually choosing to go against Mohenjo-Daro, connecting his empire to that city-state. And, well, we do need to see his choice here. Looks like the rice tile is going to be a prime target for a city. Okay, on the... do we have Ethiopia actually for... Oli? No. He also didn't get it, did he? No, he didn't. He doesn't have oligarchy legacy either. Both classical republic. Well, I guess, you know, if neither have them, it's fine. It's fine. And there is an Ethiopian settler going somewhere. Is he actually going on the other side of the coast here? Okay, Theodora getting the temples up. Those extra production points are going to help him quite a bit. He did put so many of these city parks around his settles. Wait, I say so many, but there are like 2 of them. The third one is coming soon. A 5th city deployed to the west side, while I do notice he still didn't grab that river to the south, where there is Aztec actually creeping in the north slowly but surely. We do have Aztec here finishing up his commercials from most cities and starting to acquire the merchants. He did manage to get Marcus Licinius Crassus, and I do notice none of the extra trade routes one. No, there was one. Persia did manage to get Zangian for the extra trade route capacity, and I do notice in the Great People screen we do have Persia on Persia is on 4.6 Great Merchant points a turn. Scotland is only 1. Aztec is 4.6 also, and that's about it. No, Cree is 4.6 also, and Cree might actually just pass this up. We do have him starting to get his settlers in the next locations and finishing up hanging gardens in 2 turns. He did get the boat, and we do need to see what he's gonna do here. It looks like they are gonna try to keep this city and maybe even put pressure on Robert the Bruce later on in the game. I'm actually quite curious if Robert is ever gonna chop this tile, the 2-1 rainforest to the north of Cullen, which will open up the opportunity for Cree to attack that city with frigates. Otherwise, Cree is gonna need to wait for battleships or get units on the coast here against Cullen. Well, we got a first horse. We have a first horse arriving from Leni into the city of Roxburgh. Well, we do have Theater Square festivals also coming up from Kazan. Looks like Russia is rushing, trying to get as many of these writers from the beginning as possible, trying to invest as few points as possible. I do see them benefiting from a lot of faith, by the way. Rakas on a lot of faith, Leni on a lot of faith. It's a bit disconcerting that they're not using the faith right now. They're keeping it for something. I'm very curious what are they going to invest in if they're keeping it for something. Who's going general? Nobody. Colosseum Aztec. Did he get an entertainment complex? He did, but this doesn't really guarantee that he's gonna go for a Colosseum. He wants the Tlachi, right? He wants those extra amenities from the Tlachi and the era score, but you don't always see Aztec going for Colosseum. It could be though. It could be. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he still has 1, 2, 3 chops, and yeah, he could put it down. Let's see next time. Did he? Wait. Lahore won? Why does the rainforest need to be chopped for frigates to be able to attack Scotland? It's mainly because of the visibility and how it works, depending on the what land type you are in, the height of the land especially. So the water is going to be the lowest visibility. The lowest visibility of them all. Then you do have land. I think it's actually tied with water actually in the visibility that you get, the flat land. And the next visibility level is a forest, a hill, or a rainforest. Those are 3 at the same level. If you do add those up, you do add, for example, a rainforest on a hill, it becomes 2 levels higher than the normal sea level, and the same can happen with a hill and a rainforest. That you cannot see from level 1 over level 2 to another level 1, or from level 1 to level 2 to another level 2. What you can do is see from the other side, like see from level 2 to 1 and 0, and so on. So having an extra visibility that blocks the vision of the city for those frigates is not gonna allow the frigates to attack into Cullen or any other unit or any other ranged unit. Yeah, Scotland can pressure with Knights General. Stirrups coming, well, his stirrups coming up in 2. I'm not sure if he's actually gonna get to pressure. Let's see if he's getting some. I do see a heavy chariot coming up from Dumfries and one from Cullen, and it looks like he might actually want to get those quickly. He does have actually wait, he's just a few turns from actually discovering also mercenaries on the Civic tree. Military training is coming up next turn, and we're gonna see him have a choice. Let's actually see. It's gonna be, is he mercenaries already? Did he get feudalism? Because he needs to get, so for mercenaries you need feudalism and you need military training, these two. And the question is, did he get feudalism or not? Oh, he's definitely pressuring here. Lapata is definitely pressuring. Heavy chariots coming up from multiple cities, and he's getting him camel training projects in Dumfries. He's actually gonna get to acquire one of these generals in the face of Russia. Well, if only Russia chopped those horses. If only Russia chopped those horses. Yeah, could have definitely been a different game. Anyway, we do have to see if Lapata over here is going to manage to do the significant damage against Russia as he wants to. We do have Russia with a decent amount of production and the faith per turn, but he didn't get there yet to Grandmaster Chapel to use the faith to buy out units. He's still at the moment that he needs to buy out builders and then convert chops into units, which, as you can see, he's starting to run out quite quickly. He did manage to chop most of his territory, if not all of his territory. And we do have Lapeta already on 71 science and 40 culture, outscaling Leni in the science tree by quite a bit. We do have him keeping up with the production, but definitely less if you take into account the faith per turn. Only 9 gold. He's going to be funded by his teammates if he wants to upgrade these, and I don't think he ever improved an iron tile, so he's also going to require iron from his teammates to get that going. We do need to see also on the total gold they have in the bank. They don't have that much gold. They need quite a few turns to, or chops in maze tiles or something crap tiles to actually get that gold going. There are 2 maze tiles, for example, over here between Dumfries and Roxburgh that he can get the gold for his upgrades. Okay, 2, 4, 6. Oh, I see. The city of Leeds did get put down, and it looks like these Ethiopian galleys did not waste any time, got into the borders of Leeds, and they're gonna pressure that city center slowly but surely. We do have to the southeast also another city center coming up from Ethiopia. He did settle one on the western coast, even leaving spot for another one northward, while we do need to see if he's gonna start to get those Oromos all over the place to go against his opponent on land with Grandmaster Chapel, and also pressure the city of Leeds on the seas with some caravels. Looking at technology, we do have Rakas with 25 science and 34 culture. Those 2 things I just mentioned, they're kind of far away from him. He does have 69 production with 68 faith turn, and definitely is putting down more campuses and getting those temples working. Harbors for the extra points of admirals, not to mention those extra points of gold, while he did manage to get Lalibela here with a very, very strong holy site also on the cliffs of Dover. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he's actually getting the culture and the science bonuses in Lalibela. He's on a wonder. The wonders don't count, right? Then if wonders don't count, why did he not settle on the iron tile? Kick W. Anyway, now do they have enough iron? Let's see. On UA, I would say no. Yeah, there's only 11 iron on Pgmey and then 4 iron on Vladimir. That's it. Nobody else has iron. Cliff settle is better. Yes, it is better. Yes, he needed to settle the iron. Yeah, this is what it is. You know, make a decision, you go with it. Okay, Cree getting his 7th population here. We do need to see what kind of district is he gonna put down. Is this a theater square? That is a theater square from the city in the south. He did get his hanging gardens in the city that he also did manage to get Temenanki. And I do notice he's starting to get those markets. Very late extra trade routes, by the way. He's starting to get those markets finished in his commercials. While I do see him improving a lot of his trade routes. Eevert here is on 30 science and 26 culture with 122 production per turn. He's actually the biggest productive civilization and the biggest feed in the game here with 105 food. Now we do have to take a look at Alfasomets, since he did manage to expand quite a bit here. He's on 2, 4, 6, 7 cities and working on pyramids from the city of Trebizond, giving him a free builder and some extra builder charges afterwards. Finally is going with a settler towards the city in the south next to those dice tiles, and I do notice he's keeping that tile with a warrior. That's going to put him very close up and personal with Aztec here in the south. While Aztec is busy expanding, he's also busy chopping Colosseum here in the city of Tenochtitlan. He's gonna get it in 3 turns. I didn't see Colosseum getting chopped or built anywhere. Nobody else did get an entertainment complex, so they're not gonna have that ability. Oh my. Oh my. And the encampment training project coming up next turn. Horses, horses, horses. Only 1 horse. And 2 turn encampment. While Scotland is gonna be 3 turns away from recruiting a general, and I'm pretty sure he's getting mercenaries. Yeah, there we go. Next 10 mercenaries. Well, this might cause a ruckus over here in the cities of Russia. Going to slap Alex? Yes. Yes. On the hand. He's gonna slap his hand. Bad. Bad. Yeah, bad hand. What did you do? Okay. Diplocurten in Mista Hisipic. Multiple markets coming around, more settlers, everybody's expanding, everybody's happy except Scotland over here that wants to expand, taking cities from his opponent. We do have Byzantium also needing to pay attention to what's going on in the south, since Cree does have 32 science and 29 culture. It does seem like Alfasomets is good on this with 30 science of his own and 44 culture. He should be fine for a while. But wait a second, that's Urallfish. I was comparing it to Cree. Never mind, I needed to compare it to Aztec. He's on 46 science and 49 culture. Actually, both on better on both accounts, and now with a better production capability as well in his empire. When he's gonna hit this Colosseum, and if he does manage to get his happy citizens already. Ooh, he's ecstatic already in his capital. Oh my god, I mean, no wonder he actually has so many bonuses. His people are so happy. So happy. First world unit. Okay, we got knights upgrades. Did he recruit it? Oh, he did recruit it. 1 project was enough. Okay. Okay, we got to that point that he definitely gets a lot of project points. Or a lot of points from the project. Theodora going to slam 3 knights into Aztec, which adds a lot of pressure because they need all the resources to bail out Russia. Yes, they do. And wait, Russia was trying to forward settle over here in Scotland. At the time that Scotland is getting an army out, like Scotland 330 military, Leni barely 115 and getting 1 horse a turn here. Oh, he's getting another horse from Moscow. Doesn't really have... Wait, is he using the card? Yeah, he's using the card. That's very slow for a horse here to come out from a 7 pop city. Kick. 3 turning a horse from a 7 pop city. Why is he working 1 tiles? Well, like the 1 tiles in the water or something? Anyway, these knights are gonna be quite stronger than the units of his opponent. Leni does manage to get to coursers in 4 turns, and we do need to see if he's gonna manage to get a general also. I would imagine he is gonna actually get a few projects going. Unfortunately, this city on the front line, I don't think it's actually gonna be surviving the onslaught over here coming from Scotland. That's gonna be quite a problem. It is what it is. Lapata getting every one of his units upgraded, even horses into coursers. He wants to do as much damage as possible to actually get Russia. And I guess we do need to watch the goal pattern here. 41 from Eevert. We got Urallfish on 38. While in the score tab, let's actually see. They don't have that much gold in the bank. 88, 39, and 82. With mercenaries, how much is it to upgrade the Corsair? It's 60 or 70, right? I believe it's 60. Basically, good evening, sir, and welcome. See, is going to kill. Yeah. As long as Scotland doesn't do a Napoleon, then he'll survive. Kick. Well, there is one Russian archer that sees the knight right now, and he sees the doom in front of his eyes over here. Wait. Leni's building the temples. Leni? 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 You don't think Russia will survive beyond gunpowder? Oh my god, that's a grim future for Russia. It is what it is. Well, he is trying to get that encampment training project. He doesn't have any more chops. He spent everything on the theater square. And yes, he has a lot of culture, but it's not like he's gonna get nationalism anytime soon. We do have Scotland starting to put the pressure in just a moment here, and he's gonna start knocking down the Russian units before they get upgraded into stronger ones. I don't think he has the upgrade button on the horses yet. For castles, he moved away towards currency, and currency. Is it currency or currency? Anyway, currency. We do have Tver also being settled, and that actually discovered one of the knights in the north. As you can see, Russia, well, will have a choice: get back or lose his army next to Tver. We got catapults also follow up from Lapata. Looks like his whole empire. He's not gonna wait for Russia to attack him. He's gonna attack Russia. This is what's happening here. He knows he's gonna need to fight Russia. He's deciding the time he's fighting Russia on his own terms. Basically, trying to, how to say, commit to this. We do have multiple commercial hubs also starting to come out from Byzantium, and he's placing down the first hippodromes with the free units, just like Pgmey was saying. He can definitely push into Aztec here and do quite a bit of damage, while they will be busy trying to fund Leni's defense. Yeah, we do have also pyramids finish up next turn. And I do see Lapata is on 80 science and 62 culture. So more than double the science of Russia here. Okay, first knight starting to get in. They can... Is this a correct moment for... William Wallace heading to Russia? Yeah. Just got back. Welcome back, Commander King. Cheesy. Okay, hello there, sir. You don't see Russia making it? Oof. No general on Theodora? Yeah. You never know when these face-civs buy a general, man. Never underestimate face-civs. They just sneak a general through when you never expect one. Anyway, now we do have Scotland here that needs to start taking down cities, and he's gonna first do the units, and of course he did put the city of Tver under siege. I do have to point out it would be amazing if he would have managed to actually get that encampment. And wait a second, he will get the encampment before it finishes the encampment training. He needs to kill it now. Kill it now. He has this Corsair, right? To move the general. Oh, he wants to keep the general. I see. It's fine. Next turn he might actually get that. And if he deletes that encampment, there is no more way that the encampment training project can be done. So he stops this. He stops Russia from acquiring one. denying Russia an extra +5 on his defensive units is massively important at this point. Anyway, now we do need to see also the time ticking down, 6 more turns until the next turn, while we do have Urallfish 4 points out from a golden age. Rakas is managing to get it. Eevert is 8 points over. No, he's actually 1 point less than what he needs. Leni is gonna have to get another 5 points, and by the looks of it, he's gonna have a bit of a problem with that. He's still building temples. Leni, you need to respect Lapata here. You really need to respect Lapata, because he's out to kill your cities, man. Take them out. Anyway, it is what it is. Pgmey over here is also 35 out of 40. We do have Lapata also 2 points out from getting his golden. Looks like he will nail it. Yeah, it does look like he will nail it. We do have Alfasomets with 53-59, still needing 6 points. We're going to need to see what how many units we'll have from Byzantium going against Aztec, and how quickly. Now, while I do see Vladimir is going to be, 6 points out from actually getting a golden age, he's still going to get something done. He did manage to push back those Ethiopian galleys, and now starting to get more galleys of his own. Also, the admirals are starting to appear in the southeast. Looks like Ethiopia was kind enough to give him a foot in the door here. Oh, no. Please, no. 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 Kill the encampment. Or take the city, but you can't take the city. You need to kill the encampment. Please kill the encampment. Baby Biz Mode, hello there, sir, and welcome. Also, Salvario, good evening, sir. Well done with the timing. Yes, amazing timing, by the way, from Lapata. Yes, yes, I agree. Only thing that I don't agree with is this not killing the encampment. Like, he knows his opponent is making points, right? He knows it's one project away, so every turn that he doesn't kill the encampment is another chance that you give to Russia to get the general.
The Beast Mode has joined the round table.
Thank you so much for the follow, sir. It's the circle of shame. Yes, he lost a city here. He already lost a city. And he's going to get pillaged quite a bit. Yes, we do have some courses coming out of the cities of Russia. But at the same time, I do notice these knights are going to be strong enough to keep their health while they're pillaging his opponent's cities. And yes, we do need to see if Russia is going to get the general. This is quite unfortunate. He had a chance, but he didn't jump on it. Anyway, it's still good that he's getting into the cities and pressuring Russia so much. It's not like Russia has an economy, and he's gonna eat into the economy of his allies here, trying to get as much gold from them as possible to upkeep his army, not to mention buy new units here. He doesn't have Grandmaster Chapel, and this was way before he would have had the opportunity to get the Grandmaster Chapel. He's still getting guilds in 3. He would need also monarchy, divine right. Okay, that city looks dead, but to be honest, does it matter anymore? Wow, lost a courser. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, Russia got the general. Oh well. Walls coming up in 3 turns, and I do see the general popped into the city of Kazan. That gives these coursers more damage, and you can see they're actually starting to attack into the Scottish units and are able to actually do enough damage. We do have him struggling to get new coursers out, while yes, we do have trebuchets coming out from his cities, from the Scottish cities are on the way towards the front line. I would say he would need to make a new wave of also units to keep up the pressure against his opponent, otherwise he's gonna lose the tempo. Even if he is denying a few of these tiles and even pillaging some of these tiles, it's still not enough to slow down Russia or critically hit him. Pillage, promote, pillage, promote, pillage, promote, pillage, promote, pillage, promote. Okay. Yeah, we do have Apadana coming out from Persia to get some extra points, of course, from having a wonder next to. Not to mention he's gonna deny it from Russia or Eleanor. Well, I guess he's on the same team as Eleanor, right? So not really a deny from Eleanor. We do have him with multiple markets to get those extra trade routes, and he does have 82 gold a turn with 39 science and 93 culture. I would imagine Cyrus here is gonna switch towards free inquiry golden age in the next one to benefit as much as possible from the adjacency of his commercials, which of course, as you've seen, he did try to max out here. Now we do have also some industrial zones showing up, and I'm gotta say I'm a bit surprised he didn't start putting down his aqueducts, but I guess he doesn't have yet that ability to do so. Not to mention, I gotta say, his industrial zones that were put down right now cannot actually be hit by aqueducts, or at least not the one in Tarsus. This one in Pasagardec, or is this from Sharikumis? Where is this from? Where is this coming from? This is from Sharikumis. Okay, this one could actually, you can put an aqueduct to the northwest. Okay, Russia, is he gonna lose the city of Kazan? No, I would say that is a big no, unless he's gonna delete all of the units here. Promote, 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 promote. There we go. Promote. Too late. This is what it is. Well, at least he has the chance of taking down the Corsair. He had the chance of taking out the Corsair. Okay, we do have trebuchets joining the fight, and even if the walls go up next turn, the trebuchets are going to make quick work of them. Definitely needs more knights or stronger units, faster units to deal the damage against Kazan. While I do notice the walls are going to go up, I'm pretty sure the trebuchet is going to shoot them down very, very quickly. Does he have? He doesn't have any more movement, right? Well, one on the Corsair, not really worth to attack into it. Anyway, let's see Theodora. Theodora starting to push with the knights against Aztec and catching Aztec with his pants down. We do have Aztec here with education coming up in 3 turns, and I do notice his horses do not have the upgrade button into coursers. There aren't that many units actually at the moment from Byzantium, but we'll see how fast he can actually ramp up his army production, especially with Grandmaster Chapel coming up in 4 turns. He will get the ability to just buy them on the front line, not to mention get quite a few free ones from building up his hippodromes and the arenas in them. Alfasomets is on 138 faith a turn with 150 production, 46 science, and 74 culture next to Urallfish's 53 and 65. We do have Urallfish with an advantage though. He does have a general. His opponent does not. He also has a decent amount of amenity boost over here in his empire from Colosseum, and he's now starting to expand a few more cities here. Not to mention he does need to get that army in the north with knights. He never actually connected the city of Chempola with his capital with trade routes. Actually, for that matter, he never actually did go for a lot of trade routes, only like 3 that I can see right now in his empire. Not really enough for the trade network that he definitely needs. Okay, so he did attack with that Corsair. That Corsair is dead. So this one is dead. This one should be dead next turn. And well, the trebuchet, is it gonna be enough? No. Let's say that is a big no. And looks like this Russian Corsair actually got out, and he's gonna get a promotion. We do have some more Corsairs getting off from St. Petersburg and the eastern cities, managing to take out the knights here. And I gotta say, Lapata, after the first initial attack, he kind of lost focus, and instead of going for the objectives over here, trying to deny Russia any kind of moment of respiro, he split his army in half, and that was a major problem. Even if he did get a few pillages, and when I say a few, it's just one. Yeah, wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to be worth it. What explains that the Yang City Park comeback? Fashion. I think it's fashion. That's it. You know, it is what it is. In this case, in Scottish territory, I definitely understand that he needs to get as much happiness as possible, right? Especially if he's gonna war. We didn't have that many people going for parks, though. I don't think it's that much of an expansion of parks here. It's still Magnus reigning supreme, and I do notice that England is managing to get all of those boats in the water, and I gotta say, they will have 3 civilizations going against their counterparts here in different places, and it looks like the economy of Pgmey is definitely much stronger than Urallfish or Eevert, and well, we're gonna need to see with Leni on minus 11 gold per turn is if they will manage to actually get back on the gold track. It doesn't seem like Rakas is scaling that much with 48 science and only 49 culture. He's struggling to get enough boats in the northern shores, and even if he does have 2 cities with harbors out, we don't really see an admiral on him. I'm pretty sure there are so many more points on England. England is 11 points, Ethiopia are only 4.6. Take side, we do have Rakas castles and then Vladimir buttress. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have some more Romos coming out soon. He doesn't have Grandmaster Chapel, so he needs to hard build them. That is quite unfortunate. That's a long time. Okay, Kazan. Halfway done. We got Russia pushing back. No, he actually didn't get the general. Okay. We got some crossbows on the way also. And new coursers. But again, he's unfortunately, he doesn't have enough units to follow up attack. If he wanted to all into this, he needed to keep on building wave after wave after wave of units to send them on the front line, or at least pay more attention. Oh, anyway, it is what it is. Now we do have Grandmaster Chapel in 3 turns from St. Petersburg, and we do have also Cyrus finishing up his chops. His coast is getting scouted by Cree over here on the west side, and we do need to see if Cree is going to do anything about Scotland. At the moment, Cree is more than happy to just keep on simming and try to get those extra points of production in. 236 production from Eevert. He is going to get a wave of feudalism builders, and of course finishing up more campuses with the libraries inside of them, boosting his science capabilities and his culture alongside those districts. One more turn until the next era. We do have golden age right now on everybody, and it looks like golden age, 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 golden age. Everybody's gonna have a golden age in the next era. I think Russia is fine, guys. Yeah, I definitely think Russia is fine. One trebuchet got taken out. The second one can attack Kazan, but there aren't. I don't think there are. Wait, are there enough? So after he takes the wall, will 3 attacks with knights take the city of Kazan? That's what I want to know. After one trebuchet attack taking down the walls, will 3 attacks from the knights take down the city center? They should. 3 attacks from knights should take down that city center. Yeah, there we go. He's preparing for this. Check this out. But I think the trebuchet will be the first one that's gonna be prioritized here. Let's see. Leni could have had a chance of getting the horse style, by the way. This is what it is. He probably ended his turn. Yeah, so trebuchet attack. 1, 2. My god, man. My god. No. That is so unlucky. That is so unlucky. It's still gonna go down, but that is so unlucky. It remained with me. Now move your general. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, it's still gonna die. It's still gonna die next turn. Even if he sacrifices a unit, that one is still gonna die. Okay, okay, well. Oh my god, is it? Is he gonna die? No. Check this out, he's not gonna die. His units are all gonna die. Russia never didn't have it. Yeah, yeah. I will survive. Rafifi, como ça va, monsieur? Joseph, good evening, sir. Whoa, hold. Yes, yes, he's actually holding Kazan. He's fine. A sliver of health. 4. That city remained with 4 health. It came down to a high roll or a low roll. That's it. MSDO, good evening, sir. Monkey Wasaro, good evening, sir. Yeah. Simons, good evening, sir. Denied. Yeah, 4 HP, bro. 4 HP. Unbelievable. Anyway, I think we didn't put up the team labels, by the way. I just realized that I didn't put up the team labels over here on the top part of the screen. We do have Suomi on the left. And on the right, we do have CivUkraine. Okay. Pgmey is also, he's going to grief Scotland Omega. Let's see. Okay, I need to vote on this, right? So let me actually synchronize and vote on this, and then we're gonna talk after the pause. Okay, be right back. My God, my back, man, my back. Okay, there we go. So Kazan got saved, and we are in the next era. We do have not growing via culture pound maker. It looks like faith is minus 50% cost, and that will help out Russia and Ethiopia apart, not to mention Byzantium. We do have Cyrus getting his 2 Diplo victory points here. Okay, well, we do have Russia pushing back. Vladimir is getting his cartography next turn, while I do notice Rakas is still getting his buttress. This is going to be a bit apocalyptic here for Ethiopia. He might not get to improve that many of these caravels, and unfortunately I'm pretty sure England is going to have the number superiority and the strength superiority. Looks like also the horses that England sent initially to take out Mohenjo-Daro needed reinforcements, and he needed to wait a lot to actually do the damage against that city center with walls. This was quite a cheeky and how to say disrespectful Mohenjo-Daro. We do have Aztec getting strong enough knights to hold on Byzantium, and at the moment, of course, Byzantium doesn't really have the opportunity to get taxes straight here, unless we're gonna see England putting down this holy site here to get a religion. I don't really see him getting that. We do have Byzantium managing to overtake Ngazarkamu, and I do see him increasing his food pattern with Gurdwaras. The Gurdwaras will give him the +3 food and +1 housing, not to mention +3 faith in those holy sites. Okay, let me actually put up back my screen here on the left. You can get Omega IRL by this, and Ethiopia isn't 2 turns away. Yes. I mean, with only a few cities that are not on the coast, I guess Addis Ababa, Solo, Desi, Jima. Oh, Jima is actually gonna build Petra? But okay. Very interesting that he didn't choose to go for pyramids here. I would have thought pyramids is much more important than Petra. But anyway, maybe at the moment he wanted to build it, he just didn't have it anymore. Yeah, we do have Urallfish with a pen brush and voice on Montezuma. He definitely has quite a bit of science and culture, keeping up with Alfasomets is 75 and 128. Not to mention, he does have right now 27 gold at 10 with 160 production. Not even coming close to Alfasomets' production. Definitely a lot less cities also than Byzantium Theodora. We do have Menelik II with 89 science and 61 culture, free inquiry golden age for him, getting his Grandmaster's Chapel next turn. That will allow him to buy out some Oromos from Gondar and send them towards the cities of England on the land, forcing England to do a defense on the land as well as the offense on the seas, which to be honest shouldn't be that big of a problem. Now we do have also Poundmaker here with golden age, free inquiry golden age. This time around he is gonna have so many cities, 108 science with 61 culture, and I do have to point out he's on 11 cities. He has the most cities in the game by now. Leni is gonna get his 45 science and 110 culture to work, and now he finally did manage to stabilize the defense of the city of Kazan. Only lost one city that he just placed, basically not that much of a loss other than the settler, while he did manage to kill off the majority of the Scottish army. We do have also him making 155 faith a turn and having the ability to buy that buy those units with faith with Grandmaster Chapel. I do see him expanding with a few new cities to the south and getting his printing in 8 turns. We do need to see how quickly he can actually get to his unique unit so he can stomp his opponents there, Cossacks. Well, Lapata Gunpowder next turn, and we do have him with 128 science and 98 culture. He does have 129 production, but not nearly enough faith to actually counter what Leni is doing here. Now we do have him needing quite a few more units to defend against a possible counterattack. Russia does have the ability to attack if he wants to. It's just a matter of if he wants to. And we do have Pgmey also with Cyrus, 116 science with 96 culture. He is on 2, 4, 6, 8 cities at the moment, getting his foreign ministry and finishing up new campuses, finishing his universities right now. And I gotta say, he did get a few workshops here and there in his industrial zone. Still didn't put all of his industrial zones. He doesn't have the population yet to get them. Alfasomets, 73 science, 128 culture with 208 production. Theodora does make 166 science a 10, and by the looks of it, he does have quite a few free units appearing on the front line and getting new ones every other turn. We do have him with Grandmaster Chapel already finished in the city of Constantinople, and yeah, he did finish taking over in Gazargamu, so he can move to the south here. He doesn't really have any beef with Vladimir, like it's his ally, so he just needs to move. I gotta say, Urallfish will need to catch up because it looks like Alfasomets is running away with the stats here, and that's not good. Penbrush and voice this time around from Alfasomets, while Aztec is on Penbrush and voice of his own. Vladimir, 129 science and 79 culture, and golden age, free inquiry golden age. We do have him getting his caravels already against Ethiopia, and yes, Oromos did start to get out of the cities of Ethiopia here from both of his forward cities. While he is starting to get a few missionaries going, he might actually try to sneak in the religion towards his opponent here. The English caravels are benefiting from Himerius as a great admiral with an extra movement point and the extra +5 against opponent's units. He should make quick work even if galleys are starting to get upgraded into caravels. And I think this is a big question. It's 2 turns to get the cartography. In those 2 turns, we might actually see, let's check it out. 1, 2. Can he get the 3rd one? Yeah. 3 units are gonna die next turn, and then he's gonna remain on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these next with 1 banged up one. Okay, I don't think he has enough. He needs more. And he definitely needs frigate. He moved away, right? He's going for a castle so he can get his stronger unit, the coursers, to fend off the attacks of those Oromos. So he's gonna be late a little bit on his frigates. Also, he needs somebody to go for military engineering because he's just not gonna have the science to go for both. Anyway, or the time, I should say, not the science, the time. And another 2 points coming up from Ethiopia. Oh my god, he's actually gonna put quite a hell of a fight over here against England. Yeah? Where the new admirals? Okay, Zenki, the next one. England is still gonna have it. Ethiopia barely scratching the surface with the points there. Did he manage to get an admiral? Yes, he did. Rajendra Kola. He did get an admiral. So it's just a matter of getting cartography and putting the gold in. And that gold is a problem though. The gold is starting to be a problem actually on Suomi. They are barely making do with what they need every other turn. Ethiopia's religion is named Help Me. Lol. Wait, I'm getting what? No, never mind. Lol. Okay, let's see. Any counterattack here? No, from Russia. He's still going printing. Scotland getting a few new units in the build queues. I see universities getting out, and he's getting his industrial zones. He did manage to put the parks in each of his cities, while he did settle the cities on multiple continents. Still benefits from ecstatic citizens. That gives him so many more bonuses here. Triple the amount of science of Leni, but well, not that far away in the culture screen. We do have Lapata now getting more production in how to say in the production screen, but the Leni still has that extra faith. 160 faith is just adding like what, 80 more production to Leni's output. That's a lot more production than Lapata if you take into account the faith. I do see Leni is working on fixing the campus situation, getting 2 new campuses next turn from Kazan and Moscow. He's gonna have the opportunity to get some libraries and some universities afterwards. He did also notice there isn't that much of an army remaining for Scotland, and he might choose to go on the offense over here to get into the lands of Scotland and maybe pillage a bit. Suomi, Finland. Whoa, 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 whoa! Thank you so much, anonymous gifter. Thank you, sir. Wait, I was just reading what Lanelta did say. Thank you so much, anonymous gifter. 5 gifted subs. Woo, woo! We got Fred, we got C, we got Cool Boy, we got Genzia, we got Nerindl. Welcome, guys. Jokis, you play Civ? Okay. Do you play Civ, Jokis? Do you? Salmarion? Wait, Ethiopia is going to help me. Okay. Well, Ethiopia. Rakas. Wait, what is this? Oh, Otaka. Oh, I see. Oh, we do have him getting his caravels, and it looks like he just needed the gold to stabilize this. Now England is going to have a harder time pushing into the remaining units. Still, with his caravel fleet, he's going to have the opportunity to do some more damage, but it doesn't look like he's managing to get enough to punch through. We do need to see him getting his promotions. That is going to give him an extra +7 on these units, and definitely will help out. Makes 1 Sea Dog, Giga pillages. Yeah, when he makes 1 Sea Dog, yes. And if he makes 1 Sea Dog, yes. Okay, here, no, still no general on Byzantium. We do have him with a few more builders coming around. I do see a spy is getting sent towards the Aztec territory, and more of these knights are appearing on the south side. Urallfish did manage to jump up with considerable more science than Alfasomets, so he's going to get a bit of an advantage in the next part. Not to mention he's getting projects here for campus research. Looks like he's going to want to be competitive to take Isaac Newton, but it's too late. He's probably going to go for the food one. Scotland is definitely going to have the benefits of extra points on his universities, and not to mention getting a free library and a university in his campus of choosing. Wait, stop building. No, don't get the library, get Newton. Don't get the library. Is there a new city somewhere that he is going to get the free library in? No, that's the only city. Stop building the library. Oh. Who owns the science? Yes, Urallfish. Urallfish owns it. Urallfish is Montezuma.
Let's put our living stereo stylus in this groove.
Okay, this is gonna be very important here. What happens next between England and his opponent Ethiopia? Ethiopia still has quite a few bows to upgrade. He can punch through the English defenses. I'm pretty sure he can kill a caravel next turn. There are new pre-builds coming up from England. He switched towards getting knights, and that might be a mistake, especially from the one city he can actually get boats out. Yeah, one caravel went down because Trebuchet got bought over here in the city of Gondar, and I do see Ethiopia starting to spread his religion here, or getting a few missionaries to try to spread his religion. We do have England repositioning his navy towards the north, so he can actually clump them up, and of course we're going to need to see if he's going to follow this up with more units. He desperately needs them. He definitely needs that frigate coming around. Now we do have Vladimir here going for Iron War King, and I guess he does really want to military engineering, while Lapata did go for military science. He's gonna get his calves soon, but to be honest, he doesn't really have a lot of pre-builds. He's gonna get a few more coursers here, and I think actually Russia should be able to hold the calves if they're not big enough in numbers. These are quite a few coursers. The situation has changed dramatically since the beginning of the war. Russia now does really have a lot of units. I see he did manage to get Isaac Newton, and unfortunately he didn't stop building the library, so that's a lot of production that he could have had but doesn't have. Okay, let's see. Heavy chariots coming out from England everywhere. We do have a few Aztec coursers also getting into the borders of Newcastle, getting countered by Byzantium. While Byzantium is building up the force toward the south of his empire here, he's going to get to military engineering next turn, and he still has a problem to get to the science level of Urallfish. Well, the production capabilities of Alfasomets is overwhelming right now, Montezuma, and we're going to need to see if we're going to have some of those industrial zones starting to pop out from Aztec to counter this. Usually it should have been actually already done by now. The industrial zone setup should have been already done, but it's not. So yeah, it is what it is. We're going to need to see how quickly Byzantium can actually get to his cuirassier timing, because I don't know why, but I don't think he's actually going to push at this moment against Aztec. Still, oh, he did get a general. Ethelfred is recruited in the city of Constantinople. I do have to say, guys, we're very close from hitting 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you didn't subscribe yet, please do so we can get over that magical number of 4,000. Let's see on Aztec here. Yeah, okay, more of these courses going towards the northeast. He's gonna try to do the pillages and of course get the pressure on England, eat at their goal per 10. England still has a decent amount, 76 per 10. Not to mention he does have quite a few pre-builds that will turn into strong enough units to hold these Ethiopian or almost nicely. Leni, 62 science. Looks like he's still getting his siege tactics. Quite a long way from getting military science, the same technology as his opponent Lapata. We do have also another encampment coming out from Scotland, putting more emphasis on his military production here against his opponent. It did get a few industrial zones, not amazing ones, but still this is a +6. For example, I would imagine he's using the double card. Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible calves. He's probably gonna need to move away or rely on his production to get hard build those calves. Oh well, it is what it is. Ethiopia, okay, starting to wrap around the units of England now that they are clumped up together. As you can see, they are not that easily countered. We do need to see how quickly Vladimir can actually get his printing for. Well, he wants printing, he wants military engineering, and he wants to get his frigates. Since he's on 150 science, he should be able to get through the technologies quite quickly, but it's not like you can go faster than one. Also, thank you so much for the subscriptions on YouTube. We got 30 more subs to go until we hit 4,000. Let's go. 3970. They don't have the money to up. Yeah, Cav is plenty. He's going for Highlanders. Well, let's see the Highlanders if they can actually change the game here. Highlanders being the unique scout of how to say the replacement scout, or you should say of Scotland. Or wait, it's not replacing the skirmisher. What is it replacing? The spec ops? Is it a spec op replacement? Highlander? No, Ranger. Sorry, the Ranger. It's a Ranger replacement. I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, this is gonna be strong. I remember when I have a clip that I put on YouTube a few weeks ago or a month ago when somebody was attacking field cannons, cuirassiers, calves, attacking Scotland everywhere. All you can see were units of his opponent, and then Highlanders came out. All of those field cannons starting running away, the coursers left. There was like the horses starting to get the riders off their back. They were getting out there, chaos everywhere. Everybody was running, and the Highlanders were like, come at me, bro. If you can get level 3 so they can kill tanks. Yes, exactly. Oh my god. I mean, if you wait with the ambush promotion, you see the plus 20, right? The last one. Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. Very hard to get there. It's plus 15. Oh, they probably toned it down, or maybe I'm misremembering. It's been so long since I've actually seen that in the game. You don't see those scouts anymore. It used to be that it was quite often that you would see level 4 units or level 3 scouts. Not anymore. Yeah, you normally run a survey and farm a CS with them. Then terracotta. Yeah. That sounds like a lot of work though. I think you can agree that is a lot of work and coordination and planning to actually get them. And that's not something that I've seen happening on Scotland.
Marcelo Luna 1993 has joined the round table.
Thank you so much, Marcelo Luna. Much appreciated, sir, for the follow. We got Kilva coming out from Sterling. Looks like he is upgrading his calves, and now we can actually see the damage points against these coursers. He can two-shot them if they're out of sight of the borders, but not really push into them if they are going to be in the victor city, defender city. We do need to see what his destination will be and how he's going to try to get advantages. Definitely he can try to push into Yaroslav or other cities than Kazan. And we do have Lapata over here, definitely keeping his advantage in science over Leni. Well, printing coming up next turn for Vladimir. He's gonna start getting that extra visibility over Ethiopia, and I do notice he retreated some of the caravels. Interesting choice, by the way, to retreat them in his borders. Looks like there is a storm right between his navy, and that caused quite a bit of a ruckus. If Ericsson is also recruited here in the city of Leeds, while the next one, Isun Sin, is well, I guess we're gonna see if he can actually promote, get this project this out. Isun Sin is going to give him an instant ironclad with a promotion that is quite valuable, and I would imagine he should actually do the projects here, at least 2 projects to get them going. He's on 15 points a turn, so by the time he finishes the projects he should have enough points, or at least he would need like maybe two more turns. Lanailta, good evening, sir. Joe Kiss and Lanailta tried to send you a private message. He doesn't know if it worked or not. Who is winning? The Beasley is asking us. We don't know yet. We don't know. Also, Salmarion is saying, I thought Suomi had a weak spawn, but are staying in it. Eevert has to come out big. Yes, Eevert definitely needs to be big. And he's doing well. 188 science, 84 culture right now. So many cities. Not to mention setting up his industrial zones everywhere. He did get the hanging gardens for the higher population growth. And we do have him still needing to finish all of his universities everywhere. Getting some spies out also. I like the setup with industrial zones here. Very nice, very nice. Persia also putting his industrial zone. Wait. Why? Is he gonna take out the Perideza? I don't think he's gonna take out the Perideza for aqueduct. Okay. Maybe it's just me that like, you know, really likes to min-max these industrial zones. It matters so much if you get those extra production points and get to double them with the card and so on. Like later on, having the ability to just one turn stuff is unbelievably amazing. Yes, prediction was already done, the Beasley. I'm sorry. Show tech lead. Let's see. We got the 35 on Vladimir, 25 here. Pgmey is on 22. Lapata is 27. Leni is 21. Eevert is 26. Menelik is 27. And Montezuma is 24. So Vladimir over here. No. So 27 is the max. 27, 28. 28 on Menelik. Menelik has the most technologies? No, that cannot be. Really? Lol. Yeah, it is Menelik. 28 technologies. He doesn't really have that much science, so he probably got all of the weird technologies over there, not really going for the ones he actually needed. Anyway, we do have Ethiopian Oromos actually from the Tempest. From the eye of the hurricane, they're starting to lash out at the English Knights, and we're going to need to see if they're going to get any kind of passageway over here. It doesn't look like it. Looks like England did manage to plug the chokes right on time, but at quite a high cost. And I gotta say, he still didn't put the projects in for this admiral, even though it would give him exactly what he needed to actually attack into his opponent. We do have him still not getting Knighter, and looking at the tech side, he is going for the military tactics right now, going for shipyards and not discovering his Knighter return so he can upgrade those frigates. Is this him kind of giving up on the warfare against his opponent, Vladimir? Because shipyards, you can build them later. Isun Sin is gonna come and go. Yeah, he's gonna wave you by. Oh, Byzantium actually started pushing quite hard into Aztec, and looks like he did manage to overwhelm in sheer army size Aztec, even though if we do have Aztec with a few calves, they're scattered and it doesn't look like they're gonna affect Chempoala. We don't have Aztec with the ability to get a chopper to get the walls. We do have also Aztec trying to hard build as many of these units as possible, and looking at the text, Alfasomets is not far away from getting Kunasir cores. He's gonna get nationalism in 2 turns here, while Urallfish is also going to try to get his nationalism in 4. There are significantly more units on Byzantium to core up than we do have on Aztec. Looking at the production difference between them, it looks like Urallfish did jump up to 223, while Alfasomets is 245 faith a turn and 300 production. Not only he can hard build his units, but he can get them for free and with faith. So overall, I think if Alfasomets is going to be focused over here, he should be able to overwhelm Aztec. It is that moment in time. And we do have Ethiopia still trying to get an inch over here of the territory of England and maybe get some pillages, while I do not see Ethiopia doing the damage against these English units yet, against the caravels. We do have some more culture acquired by Vladimir, 167 science with 122 culture, 223 production. Let me see. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Chempoala has been taken down. Byzantium is going to take a breather here, and we're going to need to see if he's going to start to upgrade his units soon. He does have ballistic boosted by Lapata in just a few turns, and he should have it fully done in 3 turns, while yes, we did have also Scotland upgrading his camps. Russia shouldn't be that far behind from getting his military science, only 3 turns out, and nationalism is going to be faster on 1 turn. I do notice he's getting his own spy, while he's going to counter his opponent. Well, it doesn't look like there was a spy being deployed in the Russian cities. Pillaging a few tiles from Rapa Nui on the west, while I do notice still Scotland doesn't really have an attacking force against Russia. He can do some damage, but not really break Russia in half, especially now with Russia's ability to get the units bought with faith. That totally changes things. 250 faith with 95 science and 143 culture. Okay, we got frigates upgraded from England. Oh, he got these. He got them. Okay, okay. He sneaked them through somehow. It is what it is. I like. I don't know where they came from, but he got them. It's all good by me. If they upgrade, he can do a lot of damage with spy. Yes. Yes. Free knights equals free knights. Yes. Free knights equals free knights. Ballistics in 3 for Basil. For, you mean for Theodora. Yeah. I'm a bit surprised we didn't have England setting up a religion for Theodora. Like that taxis trait does matter quite a bit to have it. And usually the players, whenever they're going to have Byzantium in a team setup, they will understand they need to help out Byzantium get that extra damage. Because at the end of the game, they are kind of helping themselves win the game much faster. Do we have frigates coming out from Ethiopia? No, doesn't look like he's going to match that technology. So we got 3 frigates from England that will need to move to the front line. He is getting more points towards Isunsin, but still didn't put the projects in, and I still don't see him actually getting those. He is more concentrated on getting the amphitheaters and anything else other than the projects. Maybe he didn't see Isunsin. To be honest, I blame that. Maybe he didn't see. Maybe he didn't open the animal screen. He will get Industrial General. On Theodora. Wait. Medieval Renaissance, that's going to be picked up by Aztec or Scotland. And looks like Byzantium is only making 2 points. That's what I wanted to know. Only making 2 points. He needs a lot of projects here. Oh well, it is what it is. He's still gonna need a lot of gold to upgrade his units, but looking at the gold per turn here, they are managing to, on both sides, they're actually managing to stabilize. So we do have them also starting to get quite close to each other when it comes to the production capabilities of their empires. And I do notice there's not that much of a difference in the science comparatively. I guess we do have CivUkraine with a bit of an advantage, but I wouldn't say by much. Let's see if that advantage is actually going to turn into a win somewhere. This will be a 6-hour game like yesterday. It might be, Beasley. It might be. Yes. It might just be. Okay, massive night spawns. Spam over here by Cree. Looks like Auckland has been taken by somebody else. Vladimir did manage to take it over, and now he's benefiting from extra points of production on these tiles. Also started to chew through the Ethiopian caravels slowly but surely with the caravels. While I do see quadrims coming up from Gondan, it's a bit late to actually get them, but still better late than never. We're going to need to see if he's going to manage to survive this, especially since he already fought a little bit before. Ethiopia does not, England will have the experience points on his boats to promote them, while Ethiopia does not have that luxury. Promote? Oh my god. He definitely could have promoted. Oh well, that's an eye for an eye here. Actually an eye for 2 eyes, because this one should be able to, no, this full strength one, no, yeah, they should be able to kill off at least 2 boats here. Not really the best trades. Not really the best trades. This is what it is. Wait, no. No, he can only kill 1. Because he promoted this one. He should have attacked with this one, and then anyway, it is what it is. We do have knights coming up from Thessalonica. I do see arenas also for the extra units, not to mention the extra amenities, while most of them are appearing in the south. Looks like he is managing to do the damage against these camps of Aztec also, while some of his units are getting critically damaged by these camps. Looks like the sheer amount of units that Byzantium has will help him push through. I do see Cossacks are coming up next, and from Leni, and he's gonna have quite a few of them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 that I can see, not to mention the ability to buy them with faith. I do notice there's a pillage squad, a fun squad being sent towards the city of Angelansk next to the Mount Sabalan, so he can pillage a few mines from there and get the gold for his upgrades. While in the score screen, it does seem like the funds are okay on both teams. We're going to need to see if economy is still gonna be pumping here, especially if Ethiopia is gonna lose his coast here. Those are quite a few harbors and 2 trade routes that are gonna be taken out. 2 harbors, 2 trade routes, right? Yeah. Okay, no way Ethiopia's pushing here. No way Ethiopia's pushing here. We do have Vladimir still sending settlers and still not going for his Isun Sin. To be honest, Ethiopia might get this with the southern city. Anyway, we do have frigates coming down from Aksum, and yes, the first quadrim. Wait, yeah, will get out from Gondar. There aren't that many caravels to stop these frigates of England from actually taking over his cities. 3 caravels with a possible another 2. We do have trebuchets that will definitely add to the damage against these English troops, but not amazingly big. Nothing amazingly big. Anyway, it is what it is. Lapata gonna get ballistics. Alfasomets just got ballistics at the same time, and we do have Vladimir repositioning his navy so he can take out the remaining units here slowly but surely. There is a possibility for him to actually get the food from the turtles, allowing himself to get hit by the trebuchet, and should get enough experience to promote this to a level 1. Actually, he should do that. Now, while he will slowly start to take out the Ethiopian trebuchets that were bought in Gondar, is gonna need to focus on the city and the remaining units of Ethiopia, but he needs to be careful not to be caught into a trap here. Okay, we do have Scotland slowly trying to get a vision on Argelansk and see the resistance there, while I do have to say when the Cossacks come out, those are gonna be way stronger than the Cavs of Scotland. Not to mention their ability to hit and move is legendary. Well, let's see over here. We do have Byzantium needing to core up his units and a lot of gold to upgrade, and I don't see they do have a lot of gold on Pgmey. They have 502 gold on Pgmey. Is he upgrading something somewhere? No. No. So he's just gonna give it away, right? Did he just buy some? He just bought something somewhere, or upgraded something like a Corsair, for example, in Sparta. Anyway, he's getting his Machu Picchu here in 4, and I do see him on 255 science with 134 gold. They're giving the gold to Alfasomets. He needs to upgrade as much as possible here. He has field cannon cores with cuirassiers in the front line against Aztec that at the moment doesn't really have enough production to get new units out. And even if he's 2 turning calves, that's definitely not going to be enough against cuirassier cores with field cannon core support. I think we need to say our goodbyes to Aztec. I guess wait. I think we actually need to be a bit more conservative with our opinions over here, because so we've seen what happens, right? We've seen what happens. Urallfish did manage to successfully defend an attack that we were all thinking that Scotland is gonna cripple Russia, and looks like it didn't. Okay, we got Scotland actually getting his units, and he's gonna get to pillage a few mines here and also take out one of the archers of his opponent. While I do see the first Cossack did get bought in Argelansk, he didn't get the gold to upgrade the other ones, while he's still gonna get these to help him defend the tiles. We do need to see if Scotland is gonna manage to sneak in and take that gold away. Rip that gold apart. I gotta say, all of the gold that he's getting is probably gonna be sent to Alfasomets so he can upgrade more units and finish the job on Aztec. It's just a matter of time until these field cannons are gonna start shooting, and that's gonna be quite a problem. Kilvakisivani get finished in the cities of Scotland. We do have more traders also soon coming out from the lighthouses. I do notice over here England has stopped pushing. England? Okay. Maybe he stopped pushing to promote, but why did he wait? Why did he get this one back? Hello, turtle, free heal. Yeah, I mean, sure, if you want to send them, and maybe those people actually needed a little bit, you know, the sailors needed a bit of R&R. It is what it is. Get them in the bars of Leeds, man. Yeah. Let them stay home a little bit, you know, get some rest. Anyway, Lahore is still getting pushed by Aztec. Looks like Lahore is still pushing back Aztec. Wow. I can't believe that actually happens. Anyway, we do have Byzantium upgrading a few more cuirassier corps, and I do see he has James of St. George in the front line there to help him with the walls, to help defend. I do see there is a Cav corps, but I want to take a look at the damage here. It looks like the cuirassier corps are definitely stronger with +5 against the Aztec units. He does have Ethelflaed here, and only Hannibal Barca is available for Aztec. He only gets the +5 and the extra movement points on his knights, not on his Cavs. We do need to see if Aztec is going to manage to get his projects done for encampment training. It looks like he put one at least in his build queues, while he's going to need one. Actually, he doesn't even need, no, yeah, he doesn't even, no, he does. Wait, it's industrial, right? He needs an industrial. That means, wait a second, this one doesn't work either. Ethelflaed doesn't work on these. Oh my god, yes, he doesn't work on these. Never mind. I just realized they didn't even open up the industrial giving bonuses generals. Anyway, and we do have Dimitri Mendeleev also for the 50% production towards research labs. And I do want to see who got the food scientist. We do have him here. Aztec is on Ibn Khaldun, not bad, but he's also gonna lose his city soon. Well, now I get the Highlands comment. Okay. Extra science and culture on cities founded on hills. Yes, it's so slow moving arty. It's difficult to take cities before opponent gets to next tech level. 2-minute bio. Okay. Whoa!
Though its face may
That's a
change throughout the
GG right
ages.
there. That's a GG right there. It looks like CivUkraine with their aggressive push. And did manage to get enough GPT to actually upkeep their armies and promote them at the correct moment in time. Did manage to get the first game in the relegation against Suomi. Remember, Suomi has a lot in the cards here. They need to get there, but so does CivUkraine need to defend that title of Division 1 team. Yeah, this was it. This was it. We were definitely expecting a longer game. It's turn 71, and this game on Rich Islands has finished. We did have Suomi GGing over here. Yeah, they could have survived, I agree. I'm not sure what would have happened until the end of the game, but they definitely could have survived quite a few more turns. Let me switch to a post-game channel here and wait for them to come join us. Oh, my back. GG, well played.
GG's.
Okay. Big questions for Vladimir. Okay, did you see Isun Sin?
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't want it.
I mean, yeah, I have ironclads pretty soon, so I don't need it, I think. And
Okay.
I think it's just one ship. I have enough for caravels. I have fleet. I don't need it.
Okay.
By the way, what is this god spawn on Aztec?
It's okay.
Enough, not enough.
One HP.
Where fresh water? That's what you wanna ask.
Yeah, the
Where
fresh water
water?
was a bit of an issue, but I mean the craftsman horses with 4, I mean, should be okay.
1 HP Kazan, it was sus.
4 HP, yes.
Russian. Did you buy this Kirasir in Kazan? Or what?
Bought what? Sorry?
Did you buy this Kirasir in Kazan?
Yeah, 1.
Okay.
Yep.
It's actually saved the city.
Yeah, it did. It did. That's what I was like. I saw that the situation is quite dire, and then I just took all the money from the team and bought it because it seemed like it could save. I wasn't sure at the time, but I thought that that could be the only chance to save it.
Yeah, it was kind of 50-50. If you would have gotten a high roll, that city would have been dead.
Yeah.
But
It was
you
so
didn't.
annoying that Russia projected religion before the turn I finished my holicide. Russia already done one project.
Yeah, I did one just in case, and then I was waiting and checking what you're gonna do because, like, my spawn was that once again, if I would have missed it, I would have been totally dead, totally useless.
He was able to take the world, but he had no time.
We just have no wonder.
Yeah,
Mm.
Arctic astrology.
Chat is asking me why didn't Suomi remap if they had Russia isolated like that?
We had really good spawns.
Yeah, everything
Yeah,
seemed
good spawns.
okay, and
Except
we
trade
knew.
routes.
Yeah,
Except no trader. Yeah.
I mean, you don't expect Russia to trade with anybody.
No, Russia,
Oh.
yeah, Russia is fine alone, I think. We
Yeah.
didn't really have traders with anyone.
I do.
Maybe somehow kill Vatican. I don't know.
Yeah, we should have thought about
Yeah.
it more.
Yeah.
Also, not sure if the half-faith Congress was the
Cree,
best.
why don't kill Auckland?
I don't think half-face Congress is so good for you because I
No, I'm so fucked up.
have a lot of face.
Yeah.
yeah, and then
Okay.
we ended up like I didn't buy almost anything until now that I checked the Cossacks. I didn't buy anything with the Fate because I was already minus GPT, so I could not buy any shit anyways. So it was totally better for you guys than for us.
This is best of 3 series, right? You have 2 possible
Yeah, we
games.
play tomorrow again.
Okay, okay. Well, good luck and have fun in the next ones.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yep, GG.
GG, well
GG
played.
tomorrow, guys.
GG guys.
Well, there we have it. We heard a little bit from both of their opinions. It looks like they were content with their response. It was more other reasons that defined this game. We do have a win over here today in the best of 3 series of CivUkraine going against Suomi. They did manage to get that point on the board, and we're going to need to see what's going to happen tomorrow. But tomorrow we do have a game to catch up on. If you remember 2 weeks ago, we did try to get a stream on between Freitos de la Vega and Ulis, and they had a problem with Sprig. Well, now they did reschedule it. It will be on Sunday. Tomorrow we're gonna wait 1930 GMT, and of course we're gonna meet each other then. I hope you enjoyed the content, and I do hope you're gonna leave a comment on and a like over there in the video on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and see you next time. You can take a look at my schedule on Discord using !_ Discord in Twitch, and taking a look at the description down below of the video on YouTube. Thank you so much for everything, for the support of the stream, for the subs, for the bits, for the follows, for everything. It does help me out so much. We're inching closer to that Partner Plus program over there. We do need 100 subs, 100 points in subs over there for the program to activate for 3 months. Can you imagine? Wow, but it's gonna activate for a year. Woo! You're getting that one step at a time, one step at a time. Have a nice evening, everybody, and we'll see each other in the next streams. Bye bye.